The Orange County Convention Center. The Orange County Convention Center, or OCCC, is located just southwest of downtown Orlando, Florida. Its complex houses an immense exhibition space of 2.1 million square feet, which makes it the second largest convention center in the United States. Some of the bigger trade shows and conventions include PGA Merchandise Show, Healthcare Information and Management Systems Society, and Infocom. There is a rooftop solar array on the north-south building, the size of 4 football fields. This solar array houses 6,000 panels and is one of 5 different renewable energy technologies that the convention center uses. Each year, the center attracts more than 230 events to the Central Florida area. As a result, roughly 1.4 million attendees contribute to approximately $2.4 billion to the area's economy each year. In 2016 through 17, the total economic impact was $2.3 billion. Over 1,000 businesses and over 25,600 employees were impacted. As the chart shows, the only year with no attendance growth was 2012 to 13. Since then, the number of attendees has increased year after year, with last year's being 1.5 million. This is the highest on record. The convention center opened its doors on February 27, 1983, after 5 years of planning. The spark that started this 5-year process was the Tourist Development Tax. Size is one of the center's strengths and weaknesses. While they do fill up, there is room to expand, and no single convention uses the entire space at once. At the same time, the amount of walking is less than desired by most. It is also very easy to get lost and go to the wrong parking lot. One solution to help with size issues is implement moving sidewalks and also add more buses and vans for transportation from parking lots. Location is another strength and weakness. The proximity to the Orlando International Airport is perfect. Central Florida is also known as the theme park capital of the world, which is great for after a conference, but during a conference it can certainly cause issues. Since Florida is very hot and humid, adding more cover in the vast parking lots would also help aid during the summertime. Regardless of not necessarily being in the same business, people are more likely to travel to Orlando for a theme park than a convention or trade show. This fact makes them a competitor, even though they are still partners of the convention center. McCormick Place and the Las Vegas Convention Center would be 2 more major competitors. While there are other centers around the world that are even larger, the competition for contracts would be more likely to be similar between American centers, thus creating more competition. Attendance is currently projected to go up over the next few years, although at some point it will go down. The current belief is that this will be okay due to companies sending less individuals with more buying power. Keeping up with technology will always be important, and expect the coming years to have more ways to be interactive with conventions from anywhere in the world. Over the course of 20 years, 5 phases have occurred in expanding the center. We now call phases 1 through 4 the West Building, and phase 5 is the North-South Building. As of now, minor improvements are being made, such as new paint, fixing sidewalks, and even adding a new dressing room adjacent to the Valencia Ballroom. There is word that a new $500 million expansion is being planned for the future. This process is still in the planning phases, but has positive feedback from clients.
Created using Powtoon.